Hey everybody, I'm here with a quick story on Smokey Robinson. Smokey Robinson is 85 years old. 85 years old. And he is facing a civil lawsuit. Not one, not two, but four Jane Does are claiming that he did the unthinkable to them. And now we all thought Diddy was a hot mess, or is a hot mess, depending upon how you look at it. Well, you might as well go ahead and add Smokey Robinson to the list. And to let you know up front, I don't even have the physical lawsuit yet. I'm going to try to get it. But what I'm about to read to you is just disturbing enough without even having a lawsuit. Let me go ahead and share screen so we can get more into this story. This is crazy and very sad. Smokey Robinson accused of SA hostile work environment by ex-housekeepers. Smokey Robinson has been accused of misconduct. Four women filed a lawsuit against the 85-year-old musician in Los Angeles Superior Court on Tuesday, claiming battery, assault, false imprisonment, gender violence, hostile work environment, and more, the Post can confirm. The singer's wife, Frances Robinson, is also named in the lawsuit. The females, all using pseudonyms to protect their identities, claim to be Robinson's former employees who worked as his housekeepers between 2012 and 2024, and the details of their allegations are disturbing. In the documents obtained by the Post, Jane Doe 1, who says she worked as a housekeeper for the couple from January 3rd, 2023 until February 2024, claimed the first alleged SA occurred in March 2023 and happened at least 7 times into her resignation. According to his accuser, Robinson would take his wife to the nail salon and hurry back knowing that he would be home alone with her since she mainly worked on weekends. Upon returning home, defendant Smokey Robinson would call her into his blue bedroom, lock the door, and escort their dog Shiloh out of the room. He will have showered and clothed only in his underwear. He would then neatly place a white towel on his bed, not to soil the bed linens, in preparation for what was about to occur, she alleged. Jane Doe 1 claimed the music legend would roughly penetrate her vaginally with his fingers, orally copulate her, and proceed to penetrate her private area with his, private parts, causing her great pain, and enjoyed releasing in her without using a condom. Jane Doe 2 said she was the Robinsons' housekeeper from May 2014 until February 2020. She alleged she was assaulted by the singer at least 23 times, calling his alleged advances brutal, constant, and predictable. She claimed he would summon her to either the laundry room or garage where there were no cameras before allegedly penetrating her in her private area and using his fingers, and then he would proceed to R her. She also described being forced into his blue bedroom where she would perform oral on him and claimed Robinson would forcibly penetrate her with his private area without using a condom. He would enjoy releasing himself all over her face, much to his satisfaction and her abject humiliation. Jane Doe 2 said that if she refused to have relations with him, the singer would threaten that he make Frances be mean to her. The third accuser said she was Robinson's housekeeper from February 2012 until April 2024 and alleged she was sexually harassed, assaulted, and armed by the musician at least 20 times. Defendant Smokey Robinson would force her into his blue room, where after he would perform his ritual of exiting his bathroom nude, seemed like Diddy-Like behavior, or wearing only his underwear after showering, and then carefully placing a towel on his bed, not to soil the linens, for what was about to occur. He would then disrobe JD3 and then orally violate her. Then he would force her to lie face down on the towel so that he could put himself inside of her from behind, the lawsuit read. Jane Doe 3 claimed that when she turned him down on one occasion, the R&B artist allegedly offered her $500 to allow him to orally violate her, an offer she refused. She alleged that Robinson would repeatedly make unwanted advances against her, touching her breasts, her private area, and kissing on her neck and on her mouth. Jane Doe 4 said that in addition to being hired as a couple's housekeeper, she also worked as Frances' personal assistant, cook, and hairdresser from October 2006 up until October 22nd, 2024. Robinson first SA'd her in 2007 when she accompanied him to his Las Vegas home. While there and alone with him, defendant Smokey Robinson forced her into his bedroom and armed her, she claimed in a lawsuit. She also alleged that on or about mid 2019, Robinson reportedly armed her at his temporary residence located in Bell Canyon. Jane Doe Ford stated that Robinson would often summon her to his blue bedroom at his main residence, lock the door, and place a towel down on the bed. After doing so, he would pull Jane Doe Ford clothes off and, against her protestations, push her down on the bed and proceed to R her. She added defendant Smokey Robinson never used any protection during the essays, that he relieved himself in her, or withdrawing and then just relieving himself all over her body, much to his satisfaction and her abject humiliation. Each accuser claimed they didn't report the alleged SAs out of fear of losing their livelihood, public embarrassment, shame, and humiliation. They included Francis in a lawsuit alleging she failed to take the appropriate corrective action to prevent Robinson's alleged advances, despite having full knowledge of his prior acts of misconduct. The former employees also claimed they were not paid overtime or given rest and lunch breaks. The Post has reached out to Robinson's rep for a comment. The lawsuit comes on the heels of R&B artist releasing his new album, What the World Needs Now. They don't need another Smokey Robinson, on April 25th. Robinson rose to fame as an R&B and soul singer after he founded the group The Miracles in 1955. He left the band in 1972 to focus on his role as vice president of the iconic label Motown Records. But by 1973, Robinson reignited his career with a solo album titled Smokey. Throughout the late 70s, the Hollywood star had a slew of hits, and in 1987, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. A year later, Robinson won his first and only Grammy for Just to See Her. Throughout his early career, Robinson was married to Claudette Rogers Robinson from 1959 to 1986. The pair shared son Barry and daughter Tamala. Robinson is also father to a son named Trey from a woman he had an affair with on and off for 20 years. He refers to the mystery woman as Candy. The musician went on to marry Frances Gladney in 2002. After releasing his memoir, Smokey, Inside My Life, in 1989, Robinson told people at the time, "I just hate that the kids and others might have suffered from the moves that I made. I have good relationships with all the people in my life," he added. And these days, Robinson has no plans on slowing down in his career. "I tried retiring one time and it didn't work for me," Robinson told people in 2024, referencing his 1972 year-long hiatus. "I love music and I always have, before I even knew that I was ever going to have a career. Fortunately for me, I grew up in a home where there was always music," he reflected. "I grew up in a music home. I had two older sisters and my mom, and they were always playing music, blues, gospel, jazz, classical, everything. I grew up with a great dose of music, and I've always loved music. Music is very, very, very essential through my life and in my life. So yeah, I'm a music lover." I am in complete and utter shock. I don't even know what to say. I guess 2025 is definitely a year of revelation. And at 85 years old, this is what's going on with you, Smokey. This is dreadful. Let me say this. Again, some of them said it happened up until 2024, and I am not judging. I want y'all, we got to have open-minded adult conversations when we talk about these things. If he did it all the way up until 2024, I'm still not understanding why people don't go to the cops, file a criminal report, but then also you can still have your civil lawsuit. There's no statute of limitations here. You said this happened up until 2024. Listen, guys, I'm shocked. Chat with me in the comments, and when I get opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. I'm going to see if I can pull this lawsuit, but I have a feeling it's going to be super graphic. But let me see what I can do if I can get the lawsuit, and then if I can, we'll talk about it tonight on trending topics. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button. Let me know your thoughts. 85-year-old man. Disgusting. A grandfather. Disgusting. Thanks for watching.